I'm so sorry, I don't know your name yet.
Natalie.
Natalie, hello.
Hello.
And the hour ran out on the Theatre Audience podcast, and there's already a great one on her page, so we're going to come on here and carry on chatting. But yeah, absolutely. Sorry. Hello.
Yeah, so we were talking about the that awful Monday the 16th.
Yes.
And I'm wondering if there's probably some of your fans out there who were due to see it that evening.
Yes.
So it'd be interesting to hear what
everyone
because they. I mean, that's sad, isn't it? Especially if it's something that you've either seen in London and then you're like, oh, I want to see it on tour now. I know I've got a friend who's got a YouTube channel, Bryony, and she's like in love with Six. Bryony, yeah, she's kind of the first time I ever heard about, the whole fan thing and how much people love Six was with her. It was her birthday. I bumped into her outside McDonald's. I'd just been to see Dear Evan Hansen.
Amazing.
And she was wearing this t-shirt and it just said Six. And she was like carrying balloons. And I was like, wow, I need to speak to this girl. And so I did a quick kind of on the road interview to find out, all about it. And she was going to see Soho Cinders next week, and I've seen Six 12 times, and we're going to see it on tour. And I was like, oh my god, you're amazing.
She's so lovely. I love chatting to her. I had her on a live the other day actually on here. And it was lovely to chat to her. So she's amazing, isn't she? And I love her page.
So fun. Yeah.
She's been so lovely when she's come on tour to meet with us, and she's got a camera with her, and she does a video every time she sees it.
It's just clicked off the screen, but someone said that they were due to see the show that night
in Brighton.
On the night that it was cancelled.
So gutted. I was so excited about going to Brighton as well because it's Brighton and I hadn't been yet, and I was so excited, and the theatre looked ace. So
you probably get a very fun demographic in the audience in Brighton as well. I think a very creative bunch.
Really, the response would have been really cool. Really
and
cool.
Where was the next venue after Brighton?
Nottingham,
which
was my home. That was where I was due to have loads of family, and all my dance school meant to be.
Is that where you're from originally?
Yeah, well, I'm from Lincoln, so Nottingham was the closest, and Leicester, but Nottingham was the closest to me. So, it was just, I was looking forward to it so much, and then obviously, of course, they cancelled it, which is obviously right, but I was so sad because I was so looking forward to them seeing it, and I've been with my dance school since being tiny, and grew up with them basically, so it would have been lovely to kind of share that, but we will see. Well, hopefully it will be rescheduled and see about the cast.
What was the original run? What was when was it due to continue touring till? What was the?
It was for my contract that I was on, that I am on, was until end of July, and so we've still potentially got a few weeks potentially, but obviously it depends what happens, so we'll see. But we're currently waiting to hear about whether in the extension what will happen, about rescheduled places, and whether we'll be in it, and so it's literally completely we're finding out day by day, and they've been really good so far about kind of keeping us updated, and
I guess no news is good news, because the minute they make a decision, then that's finite, whatever way that goes. Do you think you'll do anything? A lot of so I think Hamilton Broadway had done a really cool kind of Zoom thing with everyone joining in, singing something. Do you think you'll do anything like that with numbers?
Well, cool thing taking place at the moment. I'm not sure when the deadline is. I don't know whether it's been already, but on the Six page, it started off as a thing that we were going to do as the Queens, and then we let the media team know, and then they thought, oh, that's amazing, we'll open it to everyone, and that's a really cool idea. So it's where we've filmed some stuff, and is in part of some of the songs, I won't say which, but then some of the Queens can join in with the last chorus of Six, and can all sing along. Everyone's going to be put all together, and everyone's like a mass queendom across the world is going to be put together. Brilliant. Which is going to be really exciting. I'm not sure when that's released or when it'll be edited. I'm sure they're editing away now, but
yeah, oh, people are going to love that, aren't they?
Yeah,
people are going to like that.
Yeah, they're going to be. It's going to be really lovely, and I think people had been, when there'd been the Hamilton one and there'd been Dear Evan Hansen one, and in America, I think, and then they'd all been finding out different companies that had been doing different things. They were kind of waiting on the sixth one. We were thinking, we're doing it. We're doing it. So,
talk to me about the
deadline. I'll just say now that someone said the deadline is to send in the video tonight.
So okay.
If anyone's still sending their videos, so you get them in today. But yeah, sorry, carry on.
Oh, carry on. That's good. Yeah, no, I was going to say, what was the audition process like then? Were you being auditioned for any of the queens, or were you very specifically called in for Anne Boleyn? How specifically did it work?
So I was called in for. Oh, have I frozen?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Frozen like that. No, you're back. You're back. You're back. Yes. Hello? Are you there? Can you hear me? Loads of people are saying that they've sent their videos today. Can you hear me? Oh, seems to have frozen. Oh no. I think she's moving somewhere. Maddie, we can't hear you. We can see you, but we can't hear your voice. Lives are so glitchy. Absolutely. Hello, it's Blossom Priv. Can you hear me? We can't hear Maddie. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Shall I tell Maddie? Oh, bless her. She's trying to find connection. Hi, Poppy. Hey, it's Carla.
Hello, I'm so sorry. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
I'll put on here and I'll just say to everyone now. I realised that I start all these lives on about 100% and battery on my phone. Yeah, and for some reason, it might be my phone, I don't know, within such a short amount of time, it goes off. So I've set up a very technical extension setup, which I'm going to stick to from now on, because clearly nothing else will work. But yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I'm back again, but there's a reason. I was 100%, but it went. So I'm so sorry.
I can't remember who it was now then, but someone did say, what advice? It was, do you need to go to drama school to have opportunities like Six? And someone else had also said, what advice would you give to young people going into the theatre? Okay. So kind of linking.
Absolutely.
And we'll wrap it up.
Firstly, oh gosh, sorry. The first thing I'd say is, I know lots of people that are successful in this industry that haven't been to drama school.
Yes.
And I think any route that you want to go is completely down to you, whether it's because of financial reasons or because I know it's financially it's a task, and I just about got through. But for whatever reason, there's loads of workshops you can do online now, especially now, to make the most of those. But do as many workshops as you can, do as much fringe and as many small productions as you can to keep on getting experience, and then try and get to London, but not even just to London. You can apply for people for agents, and I know people that haven't even got an agent and they're still working really well. So it's completely down to you, whatever path you want to take professionally, and go with whatever is best for you. So yeah, that's the first thing I'd say. What was the other question? There was in terms of drama school, and there was...
So yeah, do you have...
advice for young people.
Just advice for young people.
For young people.
And happy birthday.
Oh, this is my auntie Maureen. Hello, Maureen.
Happy birthday.
Hello. Advice for young people, I'd say, it might feel like, for some people, I get messages saying, I'm 16 and I haven't done classes in dance or singing or acting. Is it too late for me to start? And I'd say absolutely not. Like, there's no age limit really to this career. If dance has a bit more of an age limit because of, you know, your body and its capabilities, but there's never a limit to when you can start. And I think just doing little bits now to start, and start whenever you can, really. And just follow your gut, follow what you want to do. And if you really want to do it, just keep going and working hard and push through. I mean, I know I've had messages from people saying some teachers have said that they're not, and this is very specifically some teachers, it's not every teacher. I know.
Not me.
The thing.
I'm like, go for it.
Yeah, exactly. I had incredible teachers in secondary school who were so supportive and would really champion the arts, and they helped me get into drama school, and they were really supportive. So it's not all teachers, but I do get a couple of messages from people saying, oh, my teacher kind of pushes me to the side when I'm doing choir, and says I'm not good enough for this solo bit, it breaks my heart, because when you've had supportive teachers, it's horrible to think that someone isn't having that. But I'd say keep going, and know that there are people that will believe in you and that do, and that it won't be forever, and to put yourself first and believe in yourself, and to keep knowing that if you really want to do it, you can, and keep working hard for it.
And I think that's key. It's about knowing within yourself that you are good enough.
Yes.
Knowing within yourself that you have got that ability.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
I mean, you know, I get at school, you know, like about 120 kids come and audition for a school production, and for health and safety and safeguarding reasons, you can't have more than kind of, you push it and push it, and you have like 40 and it's tough. And the stage is only so big, you know. Yeah. And, you know, and sometimes you're not right for that particular part. You can sing it beautifully, but you don't look right for that part, or you know, or you don't sound right for that part, but you look right for the part, or you can't hit those notes, or you're, you know, and your time will come. Is that you might not get. I mean, when I was at drama school, I remember the worst thing ever was when they made us play against type. So, you know, you're 21, you're, you know, at drama school, you're living the dream, and then they tell you that you're not playing Gwendolyn or something exciting in The Importance of Being Earnest, but you're actually playing Miss Prism, the old lady with the handbag. And I was like, I hate this. I don't come on to the end. I've not got as many lines, you know, but it's about taking every opportunity, making the most of it, learning from it, and then moving on.
Even down to auditioning for the plays and auditioning for the musicals, and watching other people in the room audition, and supporting each other, always being kind and supportive, and learning from people, because that's just as valuable as the doing it in itself, and you'll learn so much from that. So when your time comes and when it happens, it will be worth it, and you would have learned so much that will fuel that when you get to it. So it will all happen when it's meant to happen. And
I think for some people, you know, like yourself, you're incredibly talented and just have gone straight from drama school, boom, into a job. And there are some people that happens for 5 years, 6 years, and then all of a sudden there's a lull. Yeah. They've not had the experience of being rejected from jobs, and then it kind of hits them then. So it's about being strong, keeping going, and knowing that, you know, your chance will come. You know, there are some people who are amazing and then have just stayed in shows for like 2 years on Hamilton as like principal dancer, and think, you know, I've watched people, you know, and I've been back and I've seen them, and I'm like, the show great, you know. And there's some people like Roxy on Broadway for years in Chicago and things like that. I think it's you know, from from a much older perspective, someone who, you know, went through it, but then went into drama teaching, but has seen lots of kids into the West End. And also a lot of my adult friends, some who worked and grafted and grafted and grafted, and now they're doing big, massive parts in the West End. But they kept going. They kept going, you know, and others that just, you know, like my friend that I mentioned at NYT, he just went, his first film was Amistad, Spielberg film, third lead.
Wow. Mad.
What you know, at 18, he dropped out of drama school. And then Kieran Bowling, who's in Les Mis, I spoke to him recently, and he said that he'd started at drama school, and then he dropped out because he auditioned for Les Mis and got the part, and it was the best thing he ever did. He would have loved staying at drama school, don't get me wrong, but it was the right decision. But he did grapple with, I should finish my training, I've paid, you know, but it was like, he's been in the show for he did the show, he then did the stage concert, he's back in the show, and now he's playing Grantaire. So he stepped up from you know, just being a swing to cover to having an actual part. So
completely. And knowing that there isn't any one right way of doing it. I know friends that again are currently grafting and working, and I think they're amazing and keeping on going. And again, every job that I have, as in when I had Bridges, I thought I'm so lucky to have 6, and then when I've been in 6, I've thought, well, if especially with everything going on now, I thought there probably is going to be a time after 6, whenever that end is, that there'll be a bit of a lull because of everything going on. But also when I was in the job, I was trying to savor it anyway, because I thought, I don't know if I'm guaranteed a job after this, you know. I might have had those 2 jobs and there might be a break, and that might be how my path is, and then I'll keep grafting and doing workshops and going on. And that it doesn't matter how much you've done or how little you've done, it's just, it is the keeping on keeping on keeping on
and keeping it going. Someone's put there, Amy Atkinson, the original Kay Howard, didn't finish theatre school before going on stage. And I think that, you know, that happens quite a lot.
And she's
I think, you know, the writing comes up. I feel for her. She's like, boom, I've just opened in the most amazing part in Pretty Woman, and they've literally just done press night, haven't they?
And then suddenly,
tough.
Really,
but I think, you know, particularly at the moment, and what you're saying about theatre and when it opens, I think, you know, just got to keep going. Someone said that they'd done a ballet class on Zoom, and they were no good, but it doesn't matter.
That's not the point.
Just have a try. And at the end of the day, you know, you need to have skills on your CV. So, you know, pop out in your garden and put your roller skates on, because you never know when Starlight Express might come back, and you might just need to have extra talents. And
so true.
Like, be good at juggling,
doing instruments, and anything will help. The smallest
accent will help. And someone said earlier, didn't they, who does the best German accent for
German
house?
Accent. Oh gosh, I think Jen is one of our alternates, and whenever she comes on and does the accent, it's just perfect. And she's a kind of she's a chameleon, really. She can just mimic any accent you throw at her, and I think she'd be the one. But I think mine's hit and miss. If every now and again it works, and then sometimes it just is not really an accent. But that's my goal, to get an actual accurate one.
Accent. Well, you can work on that now.
Yeah, exactly.
Katie, it's gone up the screen, but I think Katie just said, will this live be saved? Well,
yes,
this is on yours now, so mine will be saved, and you'll save yours, and we'll send and put wherever. And someone said, Maddie, can you do German now? Can you do German accent now?
It's been a while, so I might leave it.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time, I'm not in the zone to, it'll go terribly wrong if I try and do it now. But
right, well, I'm going to, it's been 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Which is amazing. But obviously there's an hour before we have to all go outside and do our clapping for the NHS. And
Jane Eyre tonight as well.
Yes, Jane Eyre on National Theatre. You kind of start watching National Theatre Live, then you have to go outside, do some clapping, make a cup of tea, chocolate biscuit, and then back again. So Jane Eyre tonight. So and then I think 12th Night's coming up soon as well. Amazing. And Maddie, if in your isolation imagination, you can do me a trinculo's trincula. You can do it in an Anne Boleyn style if you want.
I'd love to. I will.
And we'll sort that out and put that up. And some House of Steaks, she says, I need to sleep. Gosh, yeah, we've tired you out.
It's midnight where you are. Yeah, I remember reading your comment. Head to sleep.
Bless.
You're safe, so yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I'll put on my leaving the podcast chat hat. But yeah, but take care, Dan. It was so lovely. We should do this again in a fortnight or something.
That'd be so lovely. It'd
be really nice. It's nice to just chat, particularly it's nice giving like advice to young people who are especially Poppy. She's had some great questions.
Yeah, really good. Really good.
Yeah, and what I'll do is, because obviously when term starts proper and we're doing all this online stuff, I've been asked what am I doing for extracurricular. I've got lots of little ideas, but I might just say, right, you all now need to tune in.
Yeah.
I'm going to chat.
Ask a few questions.
I had a group, and there were 4 year 10 girls, and they were doing a dance from 6. I can't remember which number they were doing now. It was so long ago.
There's the ones that can be taught are No Way, Don't Lose Your Head, Get Down.
I think they were doing Get Down, and they were doing it alongside like the choir at school or something. We were doing a cross curricular
thing. Yeah.
So it'd be nice to get them to tune in. So I'll just let them know. So yeah, should we do it in a fortnight or something?
Yeah,
cool.
That'd be wicked.
All right, then. Cool.
Yes, let's do that. Amazing.
Take care.
It's so lovely to meet you virtually.
And keep going and practice your lines and do something on Zoom so that all your fans can listen. And a big shout out to MW Sport, she says. Oi.
Yes.
Oi.
Absolutely. Hello.
Bye bye.
So much. Bye. See you later.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye, darling. Bye.
Bye.